About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And the mile-high air in full effect as that's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start by running the option to the right. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's 2nd down. You look at this Raiders defense. Against the pass, they're toward the middle of the league, number 15 in the NFL.
And while teams don't like to talk about it, they're pretty proud of their rankings. But this ranking is going to be put to the test today because they're going up against a top 5 passing offense in this one.
To throw, here's Nix. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense, and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
Now it's Nix. Over the middle, complete. It's Franklin. Now inside the 25. That's all the way home for the Broncos score. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Looking to put a drive together. To throw is Duggan. And the Broncos get there and take him down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd.
We talked about prior to the game, and it played out right there on the first play, didn't it? This offensive line is going to have his hands full all night long.
Well, you often speak of scripts to start a game. Does this mean that play number 2, they're going to go off the script a little bit?
Yeah, what's interesting is that most people, when they script now, they actually script those contingencies in, okay, in case they can't run the play they want to. It's long distance now. Let's go to that play.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Still going inside the 20. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Dante Thornton taking it in. And the Raiders are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time I look and repeat that, Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Working out of the gun is Nix. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. You look at this Raiders defense. Against the pass, they're toward the middle of the league, number 15 in the NFL.
So I'm prepping for this game. I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And
too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
12 yards. That's good for a Denver Broncos. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Nix to throw again. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Franklin. So here's a first and 10 now in Raider territory at the 32-yard line.
That's another Broncos first.
Nix from the shotgun. Throw left side, complete. That's Franklin. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. 4 receivers to keep tabs on here. 3 of them to the right side on 2nd and 5. To throw is Nix. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Throwing Nix. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's McLaughlin. And he will have the Broncos first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5.
That's another Broncos first down. First and 10.
Here's Nix once more. Rolling to his right. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And the Raiders are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
And as we've seen, points have been precious so far, and they just threw some away on that snap. And look, let's face it, as we advance further into this game, that play will be on the minds of everyone who's watching it. They wonder if this is the turning point. Is this the spot where those points were given away and could cost them a ball game?
Gets this to Campbell out on the right side. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. Duggan will look to throw this. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. Duggan. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one goes for 24 yards. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 47. Throwing, Duggan. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Here's Duggan to throw. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. So a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. Duggan now to throw. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. And the Broncos will take over possession here up at the 44.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach on the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and punt the football.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. In trouble, and he's taken down. Christian Wilkins able to record his 5th sack of the season.
At the 34-yard line.
So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Nix to the air. Quick hitter here. It's complete. So the completion good for just 3. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Franklin. And to the 49-yard line, but no further. And obviously, he is well short of the first. 2nd quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football, as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. The Broncos send out their punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. 4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be, because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we wonder just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
Got his man, it's Thornton. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
And the Las Vegas first down.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So a 1st and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction. Duggan looking to throw. Short throw caught by Bowers. On the move past the 40. And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Duggan. They'll check this one down to Pacheco. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling. Held it to an okay game.
Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well, and kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Operating from the gun, here's Nix. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Bombers.
Here's Nix. That's taken in by Franklin. And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. They'll go for it. Here's Nix. That is caught. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. Again, he'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Now a 2nd and 10. Nix looking to throw again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Back to throw again. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's McLaughlin. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Broncos, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
To throw, here's Nix. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29. Back to the air with Nix. He'll get that complete to Franklin. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 14. 15 yards there on the catch and run.
How about a nod to the sequence of plays they're putting together here? This has been death by 1,000 paper cuts on this drive. But this is one of their best plays yet, and they're able to move it down into the red zone.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. A first carry now for Jaleel McLaughlin. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd and 10.
At the Raiders' 14-yard line.
Now it's Nix. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
I can't be sure how much of that was planned pre-snap, but it certainly opens up some avenues for their offense. And if he can stay a threat to break off those kind of runs, it'll pull defenders away from coverage and open up some choice throwing lanes for him moving forward.
So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. McLaughlin. No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. That's complete. Touchdown. Trent Sherfield. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Broncos will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. What's good on the extra point. And the lead is now 14-10. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Open middle down the field, it's Bowers. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. It's a gain of 34. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. To throw is Duggan. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. Throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
That was a nice grab. Just couldn't get the feet down, right? You needed that toe tap sequence there. Whatever size shoe he's wearing, probably need about a half size smaller to complete that one.
The final shot before break. Dugan. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
And that will wind up just short. He had it on line. It ran out of gas at the end. And that will keep this a 4-point game. The Raiders are going to have it first, and they trail here as we get back to it in this third quarter of action. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Over the middle, that's caught by Claypool. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Just need a yard here, 2nd and 1. Looking to throw. Dugan. Working downfield, he's got Thornton. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Dante Thornton with his 19th touchdown, his 2nd of the game. And the Raiders have taken the lead here in this third quarter. Carlson now to add the extra point. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead. On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And this one fielded in the end zone. It won't be returned, so it'll come out to the 30. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just saying, you know, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
On the handoff, McLaughlin. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Nix from the shotgun. Flushed out right. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Brandon, I think he's just grateful to get back to the line of scrimmage and avoid not just losing yardage, but a big hit on that play as well. That defense closed on him quick and forced a quick surrender out of bounds.
And he will have the Broncos first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
7-yard gain. That's good for a Broncos first down. First and 10.
Right back to him on first down. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Throwing Nix. And And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
We're going to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4. And they'll go on the ground. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass. And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one from 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through, and that one winds up no good.
Duggan will look to throw this. Able to hit his target, Claypool. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first? Throwing, Duggan. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. It's a gain of 20 as we wind down near 20 seconds left in the quarter.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down. Here's Duggan to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal. Duggan sliding out of the pocket. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there. There to make the grab. And the Raiders get an important score there to extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. That's now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Carlson on for the PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Raiders 24, Broncos 14.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. That play over before it got anywhere thanks to Christian Wilkins. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Working out of the gun is Nix. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Marvin Mims, 68 yards. And the Broncos have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Duggan now to throw. Pass right side caught by Thornton. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down. Both teams working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. Duggan looking to throw. Going up top. And incomplete on the deep ball.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Duggan. That's into the hands of his tight end Bowers. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So a 1st and 10 now in Denver territory at the 47. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Looking deep downfield. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Dante Thornton with touchdown number 20 on the year as his guys are able to extend their lead. And his sensational season continues. That touchdown grab, number 20 for him on the year. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And good coverage defensively. They wouldn't let him get ahead of steam going, and he'll be brought down at the 15. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
Captain.
They'll go play action with Nix. Escaping the pressure right. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
14 yards. That's good for the Denver Broncos. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
To throw is Nix.
There he goes, and for good reason. Running with it has paid dividends earlier in this game and earlier on this drive. And until they prove they can stop him, I don't think he's going to be shy about continuing to run for 1st downs instead of airing it out.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield.
The tackle made just shy of midfield. 8 yards on the pickup.
Nix to the air. Flush to his right. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. They'll find its tight end. It's Adam Troutman. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 39.
21 yards. That's another Denver Broncos.
Here's Nix. They'll roll him out right. A short one to the tight end, Troutman.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And
down he goes. Brought down a Raiders sack. What a kickoff to the week this has been. Now a big play. It's third down. Operating from the gun. Here's Nix. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. All 3 timeouts still remain. Keep that in mind. They prefer to use him on the defensive end. But here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. Nix. This is caught. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Lutz with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point, as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Now he's into the clear again. And finally taken down at the 15. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. And that run has to be so deflating for the defense. They needed the stop. That might put the icing on the cake.
Perfect word for it, because when an offense grinds a defense down and kind of takes their heart from them, and you see them start to sag, no better feeling for the team running the football.
So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders.